The other day I used the phrase a Red Sea moment. Is this a Red Sea moment in your life, in the life of America, in the life of the world? Well, let's talk about it in your morning cup of inspiration. A Red Sea moment is when you need a miracle, when you need a miracle that only God can perform. And let me take you back into Exodus and relive the miracle of the children of Israel, because when Moses and the Lord finally convinced Pharaoh to let the children of Israel leave Egypt, Pharaoh quickly changed his mind right after that. He let them go and his armies went after them. And the children of Israel were trapped. They were at the Red Sea. And here come Pharaoh's armies bearing down on them. Can you imagine that moment? And all the children of Israel were freaking out and they were complaining. And then the Lord told Moses, stretch out your staff over the water. And God parted the waters. He sent an east wind so that the winds parted the waters. And the children of Israel walked through. And then after they all got through, we'll pick up the story here in Exodus chapter 14, verse 27. It says, and Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to his strength when the morning appeared. And the Egyptians fled against it, and the Lord overthrew the Egyptians in the midst of the sea. And the waters returned and covered the chariots and the horsemen, and all the host of Pharaoh that came into the sea after them. There remained not so much as one of them. But the children of Israel walked upon dry land in the midst of the sea, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left. Thus the Lord saved Israel that day out of the hand of the Egyptians. See, God loves to do that. He loves to come in and, at the last minute and perform a miracle, because then he knows that we truly are looking to him, that all our trust, all our hope is in him and in him only. God still performs Red Sea miracles. I believe it. We have to pray for one, for the world, our country, and personally in our own lives. So if you're facing a situation that you need a miracle, trust God. Ask him to part the waters and allow you to walk right through that situation. And he'll do it. I want to remind you, our podcast, Finish Strong, is up and running. We've got it right here, a link to it right here on our page. I hope you'll click on that link and listen to it. It's Terry, Brian, and I going a little more into depth on how Fearless Faith Ministries was formed and where we've been and where we're going. So I hope you'll check that out. And I'll talk to you soon for another morning cup of inspiration. Hang in there, stay strong, keep your faith strong that God will provide and perform a Red Sea miracle.